culture to neo-cyberpunk dystopia in 2 generations with time travel.
I think I will not think about that, personally. All right, but getting into this, I think the Clairen pick is really interesting here. Worm will often start on Clairen, but I saw earlier when he was playing against Noir, he did end up pulling out the old main, the Etalus, for the dub against Noir. So, and that's a pretty bad matchup when it comes to Forsburn. So it'll be interesting to see how it turns out. But no Etalus needed for this first stock, it seems, taking a big lead and trying to find that kill confirm. No cigar though. Ooh, there we go.
Dr. Worm starting off with a nice lead off of that. So Forsburn can get some quick revenge kills if left out of check, and you get cocky, he will cash in. And knowing Sty can get some good value, some good combos.
Ooh, here we go. Getting that grab, but no, not able to find any sort of punch. Whoa, did you see that, like, moonwalk? Like, just random? It didn't seem like a normal moonwalk. What was that?
I'm not quite sure. This game's movement always has something new for me, man. There's too much. It's too clean with it.
It looks like the end of the Koopa backdash hoverwalk moonland or whatever you call it, but it was very funny. Big F smash, but
So I was able to get the revenge kill to kind of even up the stock, but Dr. Worm has been getting this long advantage state, getting a nice percent lead as a result. Stai's gonna need to find their way back in here. But Dr. Worm is just doing such a good job keeping control of the pace in center stage.
Find some sort of way out of the corner with the clone, but backer could be what Worm needs. Looking for Dacus, maybe? No. The jab into the F smash. No tipper needed. And it's going to be almost a whole stock of a lead here, and cooking even more. Trying to get the grab. Oh my gosh, that would have been saucy.
Ooh, okay.
These plat drops from Sty have been absolutely brutal. Oh my gosh, getting the whole stock off of it and evening it up once again.
Yes. Stai's not letting Worm keep a built-up advantage or a lead. But at the start of every of these stocks, Worm's able to get a ton of value is the problem. That's putting Worm in such a comfortable position now. Stai's gonna need to start getting that kind of advantage that we see from them earlier in here, which looks like is what's happening. Setting up the kill! God, wow. That's it. Ah, call me the prophet. Sty just immediately finding this kill route and taking it all the way home. Getting a mad early kill to close out game 1.
Alright, leaving what everyone calls Clairen's best stage open, we're gonna be moving on to Spirit Tree for Worm's counter pick. Love this stage. This is fun, and this is a pretty fun matchup to have on this stage too. They both make really good use of everything about it. Really small top blast zones, ways to extend off these overhanging plats, and especially platform movement when it comes to them too.
It's also really nice for like setting up like their down airs on like edge guards too. It's a really fine point, but it's one I personally enjoy, so I like to bring attention to it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Sty has been trying to sort of punish some sort of I guess anti-airs that Worm's been throwing out. He's been either using smoke or clone to sort of buffer his landing timing a little bit, and now Worm is starting to call it out a little bit, but Sty is going to be taking this first stock, though.
Sty getting a bit trigger happy there with the attacks. Worm getting a good punish, but Worm still has to find this kill here, because all this percent's starting to mean so much more. They just need to find a way to close out this stock, especially before dying.
There's no way they were able to space that clone there!
Oh.
And finding the stock off of it, too!
Sty is sprinting full speed to this match right now.
So much smoke covering all of the stage, but Worm is having none of it, getting that Nair F strong, finding his first stock. Really aggressive recovery there from Worm and trying to find an opening of his own to try and even out as much as he can here, but trying to read any sort of defensive option. But no cigar. There's that downer. That could be what he needs. He just doesn't really seem to have these like early percent combos down.
Oh my god, and the tech.
Mm-hmm. You're dead, absolutely.
That is a dead cat, yeah. Caught on the whiff and you will get up smashed. Stite taking game 2 much more solidly.
Yeah, didn't have to steal anything away. But this is what I was talking about earlier. The Jules Vale counterpick coming out from Dr. Worm on the Etalus.
Yeah.
This is a notoriously bad matchup for Forsburn. Just so much ability to get rid of smoke, as well as edge guard Etalus from basically any position on the stage.
Oh my god,
Nice.
sliding down smashes in neutral are something I have not seen before, but they're working quite good.
Yeah, that's
Calling
that's
out
honestly the
these
Dr. Worm
options.
classic. He does that a lot. And it always works out, and just somehow.
The character swaps, I mean, do quite good for Dr. Worm, starting the first stock off strong, but Sty getting his blenders off, closing in a quick 60%.
Mm-hmm. And we've seen him take stocks ludicrously early here, and this could be what he needs. Going for a double dunk, but no.
Reads the no tech, or the no tech instead of going for the down smash. More or less, probably not exactly, but a 50-50. Close enough. I know my math. Worm finding armor, he's gonna start to drag this stock out now, knowing that he has the lead.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, what a timing mix up too! No
And
way!
leads the roll in. Worm
Brutal.
eating good tonight, eating some hyena.
Okay. And once again armored up here, but getting rid of that with the down strong, and it's not going to make it. There's no.
Oh no! To the hammer! Sty missing the parry timing and dying an early death. Yeah, the bear switch up coming from Dr. Worm paying out in dividends here.
You can't
This is
see
some
me, but my jaw is
portfolio
on the
investment.
floor. The hammer. All right, moving on to the Swampy Estuary as a kind of pick, and sticking with the Forsburn, of course. I've never seen them play anyone else.
We just did duels.
Yeah, yeah, third one.
No. We're gaming. We're gaming.
All right. Like I said, it's gonna be the Swampy Estuary here, and Worm already opened up with a huge combo, big up tilts, so much hits on that move. It's absurd.
Got that multiplier.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it like 1.3 or something like that? That's so much.
Yeah. Up tilt's a scary ass move. Oh, doesn't quite kill. The stage does have pretty decent top blast zones.
Okay. It's
Trades
there.
with the up air?
Yeah, that's exactly what that was.
Asterisk question mark, I think.
Yeah. And once again, setting up armor. This is where we've seen these stocks snowball from Worm in that last game. Oh my, bro.
Does not flinch the super armor, gets the second up tilt out to force Worm to lose the armor there.
Really love that play there. I'm not even a little bit concerned with the armor.
Great wait there by Sty. Not going for the option too quick and confirming to get the value. Evening up the stock, but now he... More than evening up the stock, okay.
Dude, that string was phenomenal. All the moves just coming together and looping, just like, especially with the claips and up tilts too, just absolutely making Etalus pay for being as big as he is.
I also want to draw attention. Sty's been doing a great job pairing icicles when available.
You just got it, absolutely.
Yeah, that is just like the matchup thing you have to do against Etalus, regardless of what character you play. But
I will say, adding onto that too is this stage is one of the harder ones to do that on, especially just like considering like
Yeah,
all the
the
weird
platforms kind of
platforms.
mess with the patterns so much. You're never ready for whether or not it'll actually come down and hit you or not.
Exactly. And missing a parry there is going to cost so much, but not for Sty. Getting that back air, and that's going to be evening out the stocks here.
Oh no, falls out of the up smash.
The most inconsistent kill confirm in the
I
game.
did have an SD, but they're doing a good job bringing this back. They just need to not let Worm kind of get control of the situation here, which is what is happening. Worm's keeping at ledge. Oh, and gets the F smash, that hell angle, that undeniable move.
It's really, really hard. Like,
It's
especially if
so
you're
hard.
trying to get your way back onto stage, you're going to be holding a direction. When the direction, I think, is neutral.
Yeah, you want to do neutral, and then you want to kind of like drift based on the flavor of the day. You know, like, oh, Mercury's in retrograde, I guess I drift in today.
Yeah, really, really bizarre move. All right, moving on, running it back here. Swampy Estuary once again. Okay, the random uppie is going to be our first move, opening up with his stock for Worm, and he's getting a bunch of damage off of it too. Dude, these F smashes putting in so much work. The way he's able to like sort of shift back and then slide forward with a big hitbox is putting in so much work. Sty just doesn't seem to know how to get around it. Watch it again. Surely. Oh, going for the back instead.
Oh. Stein
low on
might have been able to
resources.
commit to more punish there. I'm not sure. Oh, that's so brutal. I think you have to go back to the smoke immediately there. Dr. Worm, realizing that they just throw out icicles, they can clear out Stein's ability to recover, taking it, and then being ready for whatever Sty had left, but I don't think Sty had any outs in that situation because of that usage of icicles.
Really, really scary. Fainting out there, just sort of forcing themselves like into that recovery path. The way Sty was sort of really just forcing their dominance there was really scary. And once again, punishing that landing with the up strong. Really like that play from Sty.
Oh no. Sty panicking a little bit here, needs to find their ground. Looks like they do. There you go, they're comfy again. They're in their couch. They got their blankie.
Love that back in there. Feel like we're going to be seeing armor get set up soon here from Worm, but he's got to find some way to win neutral enough. Oh my gosh, yeah, just going for it.
Too greedy for it. No! What? That sent into the wall, not onto the stage?
That was so bizarre. And going for, once again, another up air, trying to seal out a bit more damage, make a little more use of this big stock, but Sty is having none of it, getting, once again, another up strong to cover a landing.
Good job on Sty, too, getting that edge guard, also keeping pressure on not to let Dr. Worm get armor, and able just to make sure that the work is not put in the bank. Snipes the parry through the platforms with icicles, too, right there.
Yep. Oh, they were going for the sliding parry, but ending up rolling instead. Not going to be as much of a punish, but this game is so even, and that's going to be it.
What was that? Clean down tilt into... That was catching on the platform, too, no less. Back air closing out game 5. Sty takes the dub.
They had like 2 points of lead going into the swap from Dr. Worm, and that was plenty to get around the options that Worm was throwing out and adapt in time, getting the 3-2. So many game 5s this bracket so far, man.
Yeah, people are fighting tooth and nail tonight.
Right. Moving on to our next set in losers. We've seen both these players already so far. It's going to be and Emerald's Zetterburn. Oh. All right. So I lied. We're going to be taking a break. Maybe swap it